The pastor usually has done a faithful job of preparing a message, and in the pastor's mind there is a flow to it, and things hang together, and there is a unity. In the pastor's preparation and mind, it's there. It's clear. But something happens from the time that he has done the preparation and orally gives the message, that in the oral giving of the message, elements of unclarity creep in. And the reason for that is we lose a lot of built-in aids to clarity when something is written and we turn it into oral. When something is written, there are a lot of built-in aids to clarity that help the reader to understand. The biggest of these is paragraph indentations. When you read something, you have paragraph indentations. And that is a powerful, clarifying factor for you, because your brain says that when you see white space at the beginning of a bunch of lines, your brain says, white space, new concept, new thought. Your brain also knows that the first sentence after the white space is topic sentence, theme sentence. This is the big sentence that tells you what the entire paragraph is about. And your brain knows that after you get past that first sentence, the rest of the sentences are going to amplify that first sentence, develop it, expand on it. And your brain says, when I see this white space at the end of all of those lines, my brain says, end of that thought, get ready for another new thought. You have not read a word, and you have powerfully organized the material in your head. You take your manuscript with all of those wonderful paragraphs and indentations, and you go orally, and the listener does not see white space. They have no way of knowing when you move from one concept to a new one. They have no way of lifting out the biggest sentence, which is governing the next 2 minutes of what you're going to say. What is the equivalent of white space? A pause? No, they just think you forgot what you're going to say. There are other built-in aids to clarity, which are in the written form. If you read something and you didn't understand it, you read it again. I got students reading the same page 5 times to try to figure out what it says. Hey, you can't hear me again. You can't say, stop, go back 3 minutes, say everything you just said. Sermons don't work that way, okay? So you can't do that, all right? If I say the rain was long, rain. Now, if it's written, you know whether I'm talking R-A-I-N, that stuff that falls from the clouds, or whether I'm talking R-E-I-N, the thing that leads a horse, or whether I'm talking R-E-I-G-N, the ruler's term in the kingdom, reign. Written homonyms are no problem. Orally, homonyms are a problem. I could go on. There's a lot of built-in aids to clarity which are lost when we go oral. And a pastor, knowing perfectly what he has prepared or a teacher has prepared, assumes I'm being clear because there it is. So what we need to do is to put in some different skills of oral clarity. We're going to talk about 6 of them. And these are the ones we will